How's it going, YouTube? This is White Exhale. I'm gonna do kind of a dual review today. One is authentic, one is not. I'm going to be doing a review of the authentic skeleton key and a Darkhorse clone. This is more of a review for the skeleton key, but figured why not. Let me unscrew my atomizer real quick so you guys can see. Right now I have a 24 gauge dual coil build. It's at 0.24 ohms, so it is sub-ohm. It's not like some of the builds out there that are ridiculous. But you'll see it's actually quite nice. So the skeleton key so far has been my favorite mod that I have owned. I don't know if you guys can see that. Made in USA, patent pending. I don't know how readily available this is. Last I heard, they made 500 of them, so I'm unaware of its availability. It's pretty nice. It's got you can unscrew it in the middle and attach an extension for stacking batteries. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. It's got a nice little lock ring on it, so it won't, fire off in your pocket. And the cool thing is that when the lock ring is closed, you see nothing. When it's open, it's got these neat little etchings in it. The Darkhorse clone I'm using, I got from Vaporleaf in Colorado. They do have an online store, vaporleaf.com. I can leave a link in the description. $21.90 after tax. I don't know what shipping is, but it's not bad from them. I've ordered from them before, and I must say their customer service is flawless. They run a very clean store. All their juices are made in store and made to order. All their house blends anyway. The thing I like about this Darkhorse clone, and just like the real thing, is it comes with a 14mm drip tip. It's convenient because you can just, drip right down into there. I mean, it's a 22mm mod. This is a 22mm base. It's freaking massive. So let me go ahead and screw this on here for you guys. Another thing I like about the skeleton key is it's got a dual adjustable pin on the inside. Let's see if I can get this apart. Doesn't look like it wants to come apart right now, but it does have a dual adjustable center pin, so you can get all your atomizers on it flush. There's no battery rattle or anything, nothing like that. So let me go ahead and put some juice in it if I can find my bottle. I don't know where I put it. Shit. Oh well. It's pretty juicy already, so. But. And the center pin on the Darkhorse clone is copper, which is very nice. And something I didn't mention is all the connections inside of the skeleton key for the firing pin and all that is sterling silver, which has a very high connectivity, so it's very low drop. It's very, very nice, very smooth. There's no wobbly parts on it. I actually can't think of a flaw on it, other than the stainless steel it is made out of does scratch, as does all metal. So let's give it a go. And that was a very burnt hit. I seem to have misplaced my e-liquid. Let me grab another bottle. Awesome. I'm using my own homemade e-liquid, which is 9010 VG based. I take it off just so I can see that I'm putting the right amount on here, so I don't flood it or anything. But if you're more experienced in knowing how much you need to drip, you can drip right down the mouthpiece, which is a huge plus. And for a 0.24 ohm build, this thing definitely can chuck a cloud. The flavor off of this Darkhorse is very smooth. It's a very dense vape, depending on your build, of course. But it can run higher ohm builds and still be able to chuck clouds. I know some atomizers don't really have that feature, but it's not really a feature. Another thing about this Darkhorse atomizer from Vaporleaf is it comes with this little bag full of extra O-rings and some really cheap, kind of crappy coils, you know, starter shit. An extra set of screws and a screwdriver. And it comes in this nice red velvet box. And the drip tip, you can unscrew it. Just comes right out. And you can put in a standard drip tip and an adapter. The vapor reduction is decreased because of it. It has more restriction, but it'll still, it can still chuck a pretty good cloud. You can run this in single, dual, or quad coil. The airflow on here is adjustable. It's got quite a few airflow options to it, and these little grooves, so you can adjust for less airflow, more airflow, or you can leave it for single coil mode, and it's got a little diffuser in it, which is quite handy, and 510 connections, so it'll fit on any box mod, mechanical mod that you so choose to put on. And the only complaint I have about the Darkhorse is because of all the holes in it. It does leak a little bit. It doesn't leak anywhere there are O-rings, but it does leak out of the air holes, so be careful not to, you know, turn it sideways or anything. put in the other drip tip. The flavor comes through the standard one a little bit better. I'm not really a huge flavor chaser. And I've actually, with this setup right here, I've won 2 vaping competitions, and I'm thinking about doing some sort of a giveaway contest on the Darkhorse. I'm going to be getting a Mutation X soon, and an authentic Darkhorse, so I'm willing to have a giveaway. But I mean, vapor production on this is fantastic. I would give it 9 out of 10 for vapor. Flavor, give it a 6 out of 10. And just overall build quality, an 8 out of 10. Some of the threads are the threads on this top part up here can be a little finicky sometimes, and the O-rings on there aren't the strongest, so it's kind of easy for it to come off. But I'm sure you could go to Ace Hardware, Home Depot, and figure something out. Do 1 or 2 more good hard pulls on this so you guys can see. I'm about 4 feet away from the camera. Like I said, vapor production on this is absolutely fantastic, as you can see. Guess that's about it. If there's any questions or something I didn't address in the video, you can leave a comment below. Stay vaping. Vape happy.